This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your Couch Commentators merchandise using the link below.
Hello and welcome back to the second episode of the Jamcast. Today we've got a huge episode. We've got two special guests from my two former co-hosts of the critically acclaimed Couch Commentators podcast. Shame it had to end, but we're on to bigger and new things. So I've got Brandon on my right here and Dan on my left. Welcome to the Jamcast.
Fuck, it's great to be here, honestly.
It's honestly great to be here.
I've been, ever since episode 1, I've wanted to be on this podcast, and I'm glad I could make it, honestly.
Yeah, well, last week we just had so many raving reviews. Just wanted to step it up and give the fans what they wanted and bring in some big guests this week.
Thank you for having us, honestly. It means the most to me.
Means the world,
In all
honestly.
seriousness, guys, we have to give James his praise. We got to, look, he didn't call us dead weight, but look,
I think I said you said soft pussies.
Yeah.
he went the big lift. His back was sore. The solo podcast, it did do well. I think it's like in the 3 million views, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was reviews of people saying, "Wow, like, this guy is handsome, he's good looking, and he's good at podcasts." And I've heard it.
Yeah, they called it the perfect mixture, like
Yeah.
brains, wit,
Yeah.
funny, and just intelligent.
Yeah,
Rugby league, astute mind.
I actually did hear that as well. That he knows his footy, which is wow. We don't get that too often on this podcast. So
What's football?
yeah. Welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in the nation, and some may say the world. We're here. Me and Dan are back from our hiatus. Very sick. I don't recommend getting the old influenza. It sent me for 10. Still recovering from it, but we're here. We're here.
It didn't send me for 10 as much, but,
Yeah.
I was still rocked. Couldn't talk. I didn't want to sit here and talk for an hour and a half on a podcast
Yeah.
while my throat was killing me.
Look, thank you, James. Thank you, James.
We thank you.
I did it for the fans.
Yeah.
He dug in. He got in the middle.
Got in the pigs.
Got in the pigs.
Had a dig. Okay. How was your weeks, gentlemen? James, get up to much, mate?
Yeah, had a nice busy weekend. Stayed away from you, coming back from your sickness, and went out, played some golf with a star of the podcast, Rang.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Had a good hit. We won. We played a 2v2 match play. It was my first time playing match play, which I quite enjoyed it, because if you did have a bad hole, you just lost the hole. You didn't almost lose the game just because you had one bad hole.
That works. That works well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were a pretty good duo as well. I don't know if he'll bring this up later, but
I'm sure he will.
yeah, we were a team of just two average golfers where my drives were pretty consistently straight and usable. He had, when he hit a drive better, we would end up taking his, but his iron game was much better, and we just worked well. Poor Salty on the other side was the best golfer out of the four of us, but he was carrying Craig, who had a couple too many beers and wasn't the most effective teammate. So we got the win by one hole at the end. So
Only one hole.
we were up by 2 at the last,
okay,
and yeah.
Took it easy.
Yeah.
Put off the throat. Anything else today? That was the...
That was
wrap
pretty
up?
much it. Hanged out with Philo, so
Well,
that
yeah.
was
Had a
a bit of
Farley.
fun. Had a Farley.
Shout out
Yeah,
Farley. He's
shout
back
out
this
Farley in
week
the
as
corner.
well.
Yep.
In the corner there.
We actually don't let him out of the corner.
Well, the trouble was he was here for the podcast,
Yeah.
but because I did it at home,
He was by himself. Dan, mate, yeah, you get up to anything?
Oh, just bit of this, bit of that,
Bit of this, bit of
usual Dan stuff. Actually watched football.
Oh, nice. That's always a plus.
Watched the Dragons game Friday night. I was devastated because, things happen, but,
Things happen that we'll get into.
we move. And then Saturday was, mainly Friday and Saturday I was cleaning the house because we had people coming over to
Nice.
see the house for the first time, but, and then, just chilled out.
Bit of cleaning. Nice.
Bit of cleaning.
Love a bit of cleaning.
Yeah, now my gaming room and my bedroom are spick and span.
Oh, ready for the ladies.
Ready for the women.
DM Dan.
DM Dan. I'm single and ready to mingle.
Myself, I know Davis didn't get to ask the question last week. What did I get up to? Fuck all. I actually had a Dan weekend. Just
No way.
chill weekend. I did watch footy though. But, just watched a heap of shows, caught up on all the shows. As James said, just still recovering from sickness. Didn't want to get out and about.
He's getting down with the sickness.
Spread the germs. So quiet one, but I'm sure we'll get into the rugby league soon, guys.
Rugby.
So look forward to that. Firstly, though, we got to hold ourselves accountable. Yeah, well, Dan did win last week, so
Yeah.
James did give you some praise. But,
Yeah, I didn't have the numbers in front of me, but I gave you the praise.
but this week we sucked again,
Yeah.
which is tough. Not any of our horses getting a place, so
Yeah.
that's something. At least it's getting into the better carnival for racing
Yeah.
soon. So there's some pluses. But are we going to pick any good horses? I don't know.
Mate, I brought down a horse that was stepping up, but it hadn't lost a race.
Yeah.
Steps up to the big time at Caulfield and not even top 4.
If we can bring something down, it's definitely some horses.
Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, gamble responsibly as always, and bet with your head not over it. Okay. Now, next on my list of agenda is the Wallabies are back.
No way.
They're back, baby. We're back. We're now a rugby union podcast.
2 weeks ago, we were an AFL podcast.
Yeah, mate, we switch up. 38-22, we beat South Africa. Fuck the South Africans, firstly. James.
Fuck the Springboks.
Mate, so I didn't watch this game live because it was on overnight. And also it was rugby, and I don't have a stand subscription.
Yeah.
A
But we
stand
are
sport.
a rugby union podcast.
But we are a
Bobby.
rugby union
Yeah,
podcast. So I've watched this game through TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Especially today with a bit of rain. I probably sat in the truck for about 3 hours. So I've seen everything about this game. I've seen everyone talk about this
Scott?
game.
You didn't hear that.
It's just pissing down rain. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
But mate, we were down 22-0 after about 18 minutes.
Jesus.
The first half finished, it was 22-5. And then the second half, we come back. It ends up being 38 unanswered points in Johannesburg.
Wow.
We hadn't won there since fucking the turn of this fucking millennia. Like,
That's a way to silence the crowd. I did see, like, there was also a post, I think they went off early as well, South Africa.
yeah, like there's plenty of like people, like analysts on TikTok,
Yeah.
like, that had put up posts.
Half time.
Yeah, at half time, going, wow, how good.
Like,
I don't
the
have a
fall
good
from
South
grace,
African
yeah.
accent I've got.
Yeah, I was just about to attempt it. I'm like, no, it'll probably come out more Kiwi. It'll probably come out more Kiwi than anything.
Yeah. And then there's been plenty of support from the Kiwis because we beat them. Like, our ranking was pretty low on the world ladder, and like the Springboks, they were first place. We beat them. We've jumped up a bit, up to like 5th or 6th, and they've jumped from first down to 3rd, putting
So
New
that
Zealand
is
back
one
up
of-
top. So they're quite happy.
Look, we're always looking after our younger brothers over there. They're the New Zealanders.
Yeah. A name that I recognise, James O'Connor.
Okay,
I thought you were going to say Joseph Suoliti.
Made his well, he made a good intercept, but O'Connor returned to the team after a fucking long time out and played well. Obviously, got the win. He had a nice pass for a try.
Big stuff. Big
Big
stuff.
stuff.
Big,
O'Connor.
big lift.
The important part is the Wallabies are back.
The Wallabies are back.
We won. Next, we take out New Zealand. I think we're on our way to the
Yeah, well,
top.
yeah, we're in a small tournament
Yeah,
with the Springboks, New Zealand, and Argentina.
Yeah. This is a small tournament.
Look, everyone wrote us off that we're going to come last in this.
Yeah.
We're going to win.
We beat Argentina. We beat Springboks. We beat New Zealand. And then we just win the whole fucking tournament.
Yeah, watch out for our home World Cup. We've got this in the bag.
And then we just fucking boost. Flop our
then
cocks on the table.
We lend like Nathan Cleary, Mitch Moses,
Yeah.
just to win the World Cup and then
Yeah.
then come back. Yeah.
Like, because I watched a fair few things about the Wallabies on TikTok. Then I got this great clip of George Gregan talking about Andrew Johns going to a training session with them and like doing some short kicking work, and he's like spoke in bewilderment of Joey just doing a like switch dummy into a kick aiming at the post. And he hit the post 5 times from 5 times, no padding. just the
Yeah.
just the pose,
That's
and
the
like he
immortal.
sort of left all the Wallabies, a good Wallaby side, sort of like
Yeah, that
what
was,
the
that would
fuck.
have been back when we had a fucking decent side.
That's the 8th. That's
Yeah.
the 8th.
The 8th.
He's probably on something as well.
Yeah.
They probably would have been those little fucking grubber kicks that fucking
Yeah, that's what he said. He was
spin like
spinning. he was
that.
spinning it however he wanted, and
Yeah.
he was a kicking masterclass, honestly.
but yeah, that's Wallaby talk. I
That's
think.
the union. Now I know, don't tune out. Like I know we're the rugby union podcast, but we are going to get into the NRL.
Lucas, big rugby head, probably fucking screaming about
yeah.
that lack of knowledge and
ripping into us. NRL talk, something we do know a little bit more about. Dan actually watched some rugby league, so we're going to get into this, guys. We're going to go to who impressed us firstly, and I'll go to James, the man with all the rugby league knowledge.
yep.
Who impressed you, mate?
Look, I'm gonna go a team. Hate to say it, the Roosters,
The Chookies.
the Chookies. Look, before this round they were out of the 8. I think with this win and Manly's loss to the Tigers, they're probably going to be guaranteed to be in there. But mate, can they win the comp from outside the top 4? No one else has ever done it, but you don't want to be playing them when they're playing football like that. They were big, strong. Their bench came on and were just as good as their starting pack. And then they've got points like all around the park with Sam Walker. This might be one of the best returns from an ACL we've seen. Like he got an extra month off when he broke his hand, but usually it takes players almost a year to come back.
Yeah.
But he's conducting the orchestra.
I don't know, another guy who's going well from like ACL returns is Dewey. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate to see Roosters playing well, but fuck, it's good to see someone actually recover well from an ACL and fucking play good football.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Roosters killing it, honestly. And
Yeah.
like, Bulldogs just look like they were all but gone. Like
They
they
look-
had nothing to
And they look like flat track
bullies.
bullies.
Yeah, they did. Their attack just looked clunky. Their middles just got steamrolled.
Yeah.
That was the big thing. It was like, and it's been talked about the Bulldogs before, but like realistically, their pack isn't that small anymore. Like that was the meme at the start of last year,
Yeah.
but like they've got some decent size there. But yeah, they just got beat quite comfortably. Like, is this the same as last year where it was like the last 4 weeks before the finals they had a form slump then, and then came out against against Manly and were red hot, but just got beat on the buzzer?
It'd be interesting because obviously they have their hardest part of their draw is now. So
Yeah.
this is if they can pick up a couple wins, then you can kind of
Yeah.
You know,
They've got Melbourne in the next
Yeah.
couple of weeks, don't they?
And I think Penrith.
and
Yeah.
us to finish off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
hardest out of the lot.
Yeah, yeah.
obviously.
You know, the Dragons have played you guys
Talk
in
about
before.
flat track bullies.
Yeah. Well, James. Look,
They couldn't beat a flat track last week.
Dan, we get out the past.
I'm sorry, we didn't see each other last
Yeah.
week.
I can't believe you missed it.
Yeah, I would have honestly thought you would have made the podcast just to rip in.
I was going to, but then I'm like, fuck, my throat fucking hurts so
Or at
bad.
least I've sent in a speak
Yeah.
pipe.
Okay, who impressed you, Dan, this week? This week, not
All
last.
right, I'm gonna go with a player, not a team.
Ooh,
It's gonna be Harry Grant
huzzah.
for his acting skills and his fucking dummy half work.
The wizard.
The wizard, because fucking his acting skills was fucking amazing with that block running into
Yeah.
Moses Leota.
Yeah. Let's look. We'll get into that because
Yeah.
Moses. I think he does take a step, which makes it just that little bit more in Harry's favour.
Yeah.
Also, you can't do it.
Yeah, like you're just not even meant to be there. So it's a
Yeah.
penalty before
Yeah,
anything else.
like Penrith had been doing it for 4 years. They brought the rule in
Yeah.
to be like, nah, you can't do that now.
yeah.
And then they still did it.
And like,
His acting skills was immaculate, like the dive and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
yeah, but like, I feel like the commentators and some of the fans are like almost getting like too aggressive on apparent dives and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if someone is don't give the person a chance to dive. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Moses, like, he does dive too much, but like at the same time, it's because someone's usually running at his outside shoulder. This time with
Yeah.
Harry Grant, like Leota just shouldn't be there. He shouldn't have to run around him or anything. And then Leota even steps in his way even more. And like we're calling it a dive, like he's gonna fall over anyway with that contact. He just puts mayo on it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, would he have got to the field goal? Probably not. But
Yeah.
Moses Leota didn't have to be there.
And like don't know if you guys have seen, like NRL fans have long memories, and Nathan Cleary having a bit of a sook in the post game, which to be fair, he probably hadn't watched it back, didn't see the Leota step across as well. But when these two teams met start of the year, there may have been a pretty similar dive from one Nathan Cleary.
I can't remember it, but
Yeah, I saw it clipped up, and then at that stage, the refs were like, "No, this is." The commentators were like, "This is the rule that was brought in at the start of the year. You can't have the man standing in front of the kicker." And
but now that Penrith are playing well and they're back
Opposite
in,
end of it.
Yeah.
They're getting reamed by it.
and then the other thing that Harry Grant did, the fucking dummy to win him the game.
Oh, yeah.
That was some James shit right there.
mate, that's more like. Well, that's the thing. I could obviously that scenario doesn't happen in Oztag, but I could try it there because I'm one of the senior players there.
Yeah.
But like in the NRL, I think Harry Grant's the only hooker that would be allowed to do that because he's the captain.
The balls to do it. And
Mate,
then,
Yeah.
but like Penrith were actually at the play the ball. By the time
Yeah.
he's got the ball
Yeah.
up, it's like he
Yeah.
didn't really
They-
even have to dummy.
No, they
it.
made the decision for him. He
Yeah.
picked up the ball and was seeing players run past him. So then he looks up and the A defenders are already almost past him as well. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, this is going to be the easiest
Yeah.
try of my life.
And it wouldn't have been called offside. It would have
No.
been charged down.
Yeah.
All good. Well, sweet. So the fact that he dummied and scored, it was just bitter. It was so sweet. It was so good to see. And then you see the fans all like giving him the bird. I think like Munster was like blowing him kisses.
Yeah.
Like, it was great.
Horde.
Dan was getting into the horde there. His horde work.
It's also the second try he scored in Golden Point. He scored
Yeah.
one against Power in a round one fixture.
Yeah.
Can't believe we didn't fucking end their streak that year. Obviously, this year's round one was not as close.
No, you just didn't play round one, remember?
Oh,
James?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, there was a lot of
that
trials,
was
that's
was
right.
that like fourth week of the trials or something.
Yeah.
Okay, who impressed me, gentlemen? I'm gonna go to my team, the Sharks. Well, without our captain goes down, ACL rupture. That's tough for a whole season. The bloke continued on to do 3 tackles after as well. Like he you can see him like playing with his knee. He like snaps it a few times and just goes and sprints and tackles some blokes. Like he's a beast of like a man, and we're gonna miss him in defense and just leadership.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still roll on. We just dominated the game. They scored 2 tries off intercepts, which you can't really read too much into. The rest, at the end, we were a bit like lazy in defense. They scored a try through the middle. I was pretty disappointed with that. But other than that, we looked pretty good against a powerhouse team in the Titans. Honestly,
Yeah. That's, what are they? Last place by how many points now?
Yeah. There was doubles galore. Ronaldo double, Katoa double,
Nico double.
double. It was it was good for us. Bad for the Titans. Don't know where Des goes from that, honestly. Their season all but over. Spoon pretty much wrapped up as well.
So this game created what ended up being a bit of a bed shit from me
Yeah.
in Supercoach. So see Nico double 144 Supercoach points. I'm chasing a top 1,000 finish. I'm sitting at about I think now I'm like 3,500. So to get Nico's, I had him vice captained. To get it as my captain score, I ended up wasting a trade.
Yeah.
So because I didn't have anyone that wasn't playing that I could swap
Yeah.
into captain. So I used a trade to get Royce Hunt out of my team because I would have also ended up with his fucking whatever points. And because of that, I didn't play Scott Drinkwater.
Oh no. He
So,
scored.
Yeah,
huge,
my
didn't
captain would have been Payne Haas, who also scored like 100. So my 1450
Yeah.
would have been like a 1550 and what been one of the biggest scores of the round.
That's tough. Okay. Now we go to who let us down. I'm going to go to Dan, mate. Who let you down this week?
Even though the Dragons lost, I'm not going to say the Dragons.
Oh, well,
I'm going to say a little team from the Northern Beaches.
the Northern Beaches, yes.
Because fuck they are. I know I pounded them a couple weeks ago, but like fuck, man, what is wrong with them?
They have gone off the cliff.
I was watching, like, I didn't watch much of the game. Like, I was spanning over to it every now and then, and then I seen a video on TikTok late last night, and it was just making the game look like a fucking circus.
Yeah.
How many fucking errors they were doing, and like, oh mate, it's not the Manly that we grew up to hate.
True. Look, Seabold, I don't know. There's got to be questions around the bloke. Every club he's
mate.
gone to really hasn't gone too well.
Like he got the Broncos their first fucking spoon.
Yeah.
He's now fucking shit the bed at Manly.
This time he's actually had like some time to even like pick some players and sign some players.
Yeah.
Like, that's been the worst part of
Like,
him.
that's it. Like,
Their recruitment's been horrible and bizarre.
Like they've signed Fogarty and that's it.
yeah.
And
That
got rid
was
of
also
that was so lucky.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was at random because like DC was like, oh yeah, I'm actually not re-signing with you guys. Oh shit, now we're in panic stations. We need a halfback. Anyone?
That-
Oh, Fogarty, yeah, we'll throw money at
Like,
him.
that
Yeah.
looks so good now.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, it still looked all right at the
Yeah.
time. But like,
Yeah.
it was a bed shit from them. But
Yeah.
it's worked out in their favour.
But like I think that's what's like, as much as you can blame Seabold and everything, I think that's what's derailed their season. The Cherry Evans,
Yeah,
like saying that he's not going to be there next year.
that
Yeah,
that
but,
has
like-
seemed like it has. Yeah,
Just their forward pack, like
Yeah.
all these players they've brought to the club. And
yeah, they have got a bit of injury like at the moment.
Hamole's
in the
been out
forwards.
for a long
yeah, but
time.
they lost Paseka at the start of the year. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's troubling times in the old
I
Brookvale.
mean, as much as they're letting me down, it's great to see because, you know, we all hate Manly.
I don't. James, who let you down?
I will go my own team.
Okay.
Parramatta Feels. We have been up for probably over a month of football, and we are a team that's like on its way and learning. Pretty young, but it didn't look like we adjusted to being as heavy favourites as we were. I think it got into some of the players' heads. It was also just one of those games where it felt like we were the better team for a lot of it, but let in some soft tries and didn't capitalise. But look, we were beat by the smallest man on the field in defence.
Oh, that fucking Jai Gray defense was insane.
Mate, like 3 different try savers.
The one at the end of the game was fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's, you can't even put, like, it was just superhero like.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Superman.
But it doesn't excuse Parramatta for just a poor game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really went in there thinking we're gonna beat these guys.
Yeah, I feel like the worst thing that happened for us, and it shouldn't happen to fucking professional players, but like when Latrell was ruled out, it was, I think too many players went,
Yeah. Yep.
But like I personally had worries about this game, especially with Latrell, and even after I was still like, it's still Indigenous round, it's a home game for them, although it was at Allianz, but they want to play there as their home ground anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew they were going to be up for it, and we just weren't. We weren't woeful by any means, but if you were to believe that we turned the corner that a lot of people did when Moses came back from his injury, this is not what you want to see.
This is a step back.
Yeah.
Like, and Bunnies are struggling as well because they're fucking missing so many players. They're struggling to field a team each week.
Yeah.
Like, my eye catcher relays back into them later, but like, it's fucking crazy how many players they have out right now.
Yeah. Who let me down, gentlemen?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the Bulldogs. We're just gonna fucking beat them while they're still. Like,
We're gonna beat them while they're down.
From me saying the Roosters impressed to you saying the Bulldogs let you down.
Bulldogs let me down. I mean, although can they let me down when I already thought they had a false economy of an easy draw? No, but the performance just wasn't up to scratch. Lockie
Yeah.
Galvin looked like he didn't know what he was doing.
No way. It's like he's joined the club halfway through the season.
And it might be similar to Nico, where you're versus a good team, you're just like, fuck, now the pressure's really on me to do something. Bottle it. Bottle job. Although Nico's now, he's come out of that. He's
Yeah.
smooth
He's
sailing.
on to bigger, better
now-
things. Yeah.
He's now
Yeah,
going
pump the
to win us
titles.
the premiership. Yeah. But
Nobody
yeah,
else has done that this year.
No.
it was also interesting for them to have Hayward as their starting dummy half, Marnie benched, him getting minimal minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they've shot themselves in the foot, I think, just by just changing up their spine midway through the season. If you can keep a spine throughout a whole year, you're bound to go better than most teams.
Yeah.
Because most teams have injuries and that sort of stuff. But like what Bulldogs have done has literally just dropped their players.
Yeah.
Especially the Reed Marnie one. Like, if they were not going to make the 8, I'd understand it.
Yeah.
And like Hayward's a good player. He had 2 really good kicks in this game. But there's not a fucking world where Marnie's not a better hooker.
Yeah.
You field your best 13 every week.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're making the finals in 3 weeks.
Well, they all their talks have been like, oh yeah, team first. Oh yeah, we're going to other places. Like Sexton's going, Marnie's off to Cowboys, but like team first mentality.
Yeah.
We still want to win the comp, and then they end up dropping him, dropping Sexton. Yeah, I don't know. They just let me down.
That's me. I don't like. I've got over the Sexton dropping. I think it's not a. It's like I think like Galvin didn't have his best game. He didn't have the worst game either. He's not doing anything that Sexton couldn't right now. But he does have the upside in the
kicks
future.
that went a bit long.
There was one, and so the first kick was good. It gets battered back by Crichton. It gets back to him, and he's getting tackled on the inside when it hits his boot. Like, could happen to anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now more injury news. We had McInnes's ACL, obviously. Hopefully, a speedy recovery for him. But Marcelo Montoya. I don't know if you've seen, gentlemen, recently. Big injury that's happened to him.
Yeah.
He's a big. I don't know.
Well,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it myself.
Should watch the video. Yeah.
Wait, there's a video of it?
There's a video of them showing what like the injury list.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean.
And NRL's put up as they do like the injuries to players, like hamstring here,
ACL there.
ACL there.
Broken-
Marcelo Montoya circumcision.
Photo on screen here.
And like, if you haven't seen this, you lived under a rock because this has gotten so viral. It's blown into the AFL side of Australia.
Yeah.
It's blown international.
Fucking
It's
hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, look, it's a tough injury.
I've seen a video that it was his family TikTok. Like he has a family
Yeah.
TikTok account with his wife and shit, and she's just sitting there going, "Huh?" And then you just see him come into the background like, "That ain't fucking true."
I was gonna ask that. Has anyone heard anything about this? Or
Yeah, he said himself it's not true. So
So obviously some NRL interns getting the sack. He's out for concussion or circumcision, even 50-50.
like, it's understandable. Like they're the same like length of words,
Yeah.
but like
Their autocorrect's done them dirty there.
concussion, circumcision. Have they put the N in concussion
Yeah.
as an M, and it's just come out circumcision somehow, or
The
the
NRL
O for an
physio
I?
has given him about 4 to 6 weeks, I think, return. He'll be back. He'll be back for the finals, so that's good.
the other question is like, did it happen in game or was this
Yeah.
a like training incident?
Right. And
Or was it a home incident?
does he become more aerodynamic on the field now? He's hoodieless. I don't know. These are the questions we need to know. And we'll find out. But yeah, wow. Thank you, NRL, for really giving us in-depth analysis on injuries. We need to know this stuff.
We really needed to know the ins and outs of the NRL injuries.
Okay, next I have Gerbo recommended to sit out the rest of the season. I haven't seen this one come
Oh.
across my
Yeah,
desk.
physio had something just before the podcast started. Yeah, it's been recommended by club officials.
Wow, what's the injury? Any?
Just he's that big concussion he had
Oh,
last.
okay.
That's his fourth concussion in 12 months. Like all of them have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like no point coming back for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're
Just
not
rest
making
up,
the
big
finals
fella.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of concussions, fucking the 3 that happened in the Dragons game
Yeah.
on Friday night.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
To the forward pack.
Yeah. Poor JDB on his
250th.
250th.
The one with
Hamish.
Hamish, his
yeah,
one with
yeah.
Hamish Stewart is fucking so bad.
Both took each other out.
Like, I think Hamish was out cold. I don't think Jack DeBellin was.
Hamish had a big cut on his head as
Yeah,
well.
like down the middle of his head, and then fucking Hame Saleh as well.
He went stiff.
Yeah, bloke can't catch a break with injuries. I swear.
Yeah. I seen like a lot of comments going, "Oh, has this ever happened? Like 3 HOs?" Yes, that's
Yeah,
where the
it's-
rule.
that's
The rule
one
came
We
of
from.
the
definitely have a
Yeah.
rule. Of what, and then we had to like after JDB and Hamish, we had to wait till Hame Saleh got ruled out to activate Tyrell Sloan.
Yeah, I think they should really change like the ruling. Like 3 just seems like a lot.
Yeah,
Or maybe like if it's 2 in the first half.
yeah. Which
and
that
then- and
was
then
like.
if it, or say 3 happened by like in the second, like I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Speaking of, oh fuck, that would hurt so much. Like the head. Just
Yeah, like you just watch it in slow mo. You're just like, fuck me.
ouchie, 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 ouchie.
Yeah.
Another one, like I only remember it because it was in the Sharks game. Tino literally got like HIA'd by the Garbo. Talakai
Yeah.
like fucking puts him onto the ground, and he's like pretty dazed. But comes back on the field.
Yeah.
I was happy for my fantasy scores, but like, I was like, how did he get back on?
Yeah.
I don't know. The independent doctor sometimes doesn't
mate.
feel so independent, but
Yeah.
I think they need to relook at a lot of it. Obviously, we're getting the obvious ones, but I feel like too many of the players know the test too well.
yeah, and they're getting away.
Like they got to like switch it up a bit, like every now and then, throw in different questions, like
Yeah.
test different things, like
And that's-
motor skills and stuff.
And like because the players are allowed to like, they're not getting brought off even when the trainer goes out to them. They're getting almost an extra 5 to 10 minutes at times to recover on the field.
Yeah,
And then they go do their test, and they're
Yeah.
feeling pretty good by then. They can answer the questions.
exactly.
That's the worst part. They just play on for a little while. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, well,
They're recovering on the
he's
field
good.
while thinking about the answers to the question.
the trainer goes, oh yeah, he said he's good. Everyone else has seen him like out on the ground for like a good minute. But that's the injury whole being. That I know of. There's probably more injuries that we didn't bring up, but rest up players, obviously. And now the next one is Tigers obstruction. About intent of players. Yeah, this was weird watching the game. It was like almost an NFL kind of shepherd play. Where, like, Bainu had
which
gone
then
through.
by definition is
Yeah.
a shepherd.
Yeah. Samuelo goes through. May goes through the same hole. He kind of like covers his like sight. Well, covers Turbo's sight
Yeah.
of him. Then they split. Turbo's just left in no man's land, and then they go and score.
It was pretty funny to see because they both just went whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have called it back for a penalty, to be fair, myself.
Yeah. Like I saw some stupid comments like, "Oh, Turbo just stands there, then expects a penalty." It's like,
Wouldn't
you
you?
wouldn't be able to see him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just stand there and expect
All,
a penalty?
all
Like,
the little cues that you get off someone, like when they're running, and like, are they going to step and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You just didn't get to see any of it.
Do I think Turbo's knees were good enough to turn back in anyway? No. He would have probably got stabbed.
and it's not like Samuel is a small bloke that he would have been able to see around him. Like,
But like, and like the second part about that with the intent of play, so that's what they sort of said there. And there was a few of those fucking penalties, or non-penalties this week, and there has been throughout the year and stuff. And like there was one even in this game where there was just a head-high tackle.
Yeah.
Where he's playing at the ball, so the intent wasn't to hit the player in the head. It's like, well, he still swiped at the ball and hit the guy in the head.
yeah, it's contact to the head.
Hit
That's
Samuel
fucking
Lafanu, like,
Yeah.
while he's going in for a try. Like,
yeah.
Earlier in the year, that's 10 to the bin almost.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you just hit a
that's-
man in the head. Whoa, hello.
That's contact to the head. That's a high tackle. It's in the fucking rules, bro.
yeah, but no, because Sub was trying to swat the ball, it doesn't count. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
And then I think was it another bizarre obstruction one in the Newcastle Cowboys as well, where again the intent was. It's like I'm. Like, I know black and white has its issues, but I've always preferred it because I've been watching football for fucking 5 years of my life. I've played it for like 18, 19 years. Now Oztag for however long, but technically a different sport. I should know what's going on in the game, but when it goes to the video ref, it's a fucking flip of a coin.
Yeah, you really just
Depends how they feel on the day.
so
really.
much grey area now, and it's getting worse as the season goes on. Which you would hope it was the other way. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
better
think
as the season goes
you
on.
think oh shit calls at the start of the year, let's better them towards the end.
Yeah.
Nah, good calls at the start of the year, they get worse at the end.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked.
Oh, actually, well, just talking about refs and stuff. It's we don't ref bash in this podcast,
We've never.
and that's why I'm actually going to give some flowers to
The new ref.
the villain. No, oh yeah, he did well. He did well.
Yeah.
But the probably main villain of the podcast, because he actually refereed
Ashley?
a very good game between Melbourne and Panthers. Ashley Klein.
Mr.
Where the
Klein.
fuck is that? You know,
Yeah.
for 3 Origins.
Origin, fucking every other game in the fucking
It's
season.
because it was two of his favourite teams, and he didn't know which one to like. Give the
Yeah.
He got
penalty
paid off by
against.
both, so
Yeah.
he's like, "Fuck, what do I do now?
He's like, fuck.
Actually, do my job for
Might,
once."
do the rules. The rules? Wait, oh yeah.
There's rules to this game. Holy fuck!
Moses Leota is obstructing the field goal. Yeah, penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, the game flowed. He didn't blow the whistle overly. He wasn't the star of the show, but there was a big call to be made. He made it and made the right call. So
Good work, Ashley.
Good work for once.
Give you a little pats, not big claps, but
Yeah. But the new ref did look promising.
yeah, he did all right. I thought he'd do all right. While we're talking on the rules, I just wanted to bring this up. There's been a lot of tries lately from kicking. Like Tupou baffed the Bulldogs. Like Inari Tuala's going to have fucking nightmares for the rest of his life.
It's our tactic of shepherding him
Yeah,
off the
he
ball.
just ran up 5 meters and tried to block him,
Run the same line as him. So,
and jump up with him. And there's Tupou just continued to
yeah,
dunk
but I
on
think
him.
after he sort of figured out what he was doing, I think he specced him once.
But yeah, with that, then you have Xavier Coates who's going to do it this week against them as well.
Yeah.
The poor Bulldogs haven't got much luck, but
That wing is just going to be fucking nightmare fuel.
yeah, it does bring the question of the rule change, how, and then we go to the Sharks game against you guys where we scored a try. He didn't even fucking put the ball down. They're jumping up in the air. You're going for the catch, but then you're coming down with a player and your hands are on him.
Yeah.
I think that should be allowed. Like when you're up in the air with them.
It's the Toto thing from State of Origin as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it costs us.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to stay on the ground and tackle a guy because that's where it becomes dangerous and you're tackling people's legs out.
I thought of something funny. It's more just because it sounds funny, but you can't attack the legs of a player in the air would be a good rule. So you really only have the torso area to.
So it's like aerial combat. I want to say that.
Spear people midair.
That would be sick.
It would also just allow you to try, even if you're stuck in the mud and they've jumped over you, you can then try to catch their body and not have to worry about them landing on the ground first. I think that would be a pretty safe rule.
I've just got mad
Aerial
visuals
combat.
in my head of fullbacks just going up for the ball and fucking other people.
Throwing them in the air. I like it.
Jeff Hardy off the ladder. Jeff Hardy was
Swinging off the
Edge speared him.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. I could see that. I can get around that. PBL, if you want any more rule changes, hit us up.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That's the NRL wrapped up, gentlemen. Beautiful stuff. I know we are a union podcast, so that was good to get through.
I have figured out the way for to combat these freaks in the air.
These spears.
That is still in the rules right now.
Yeah.
So obviously your centre usually they try to do a bit of a blocking role and stuff like that. How about the centre stands underneath the ball? and your winger takes a note from our friends in Victoria.
Speckies.
Specky's off his own teammates' back to get taller than them.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that, but then you have also the opportunity of Tupou then specking.
Yeah, but it's
off.
hard to do it at the front, and then he might get in trouble for kneeing you in the head.
Yeah.
Also, just a quick side note. Good to see the Money Man back as well.
Money man.
Christian Tuipulotu.
Money. Yeah, that's the NRL wrapped up. I'm sure they'll use some of our tactics. Maybe Bulldogs might use it this week. So hopefully,
Spear people in the air, doggies.
people in there or Specky.
Yeah.
50-50. Okay, now we go to our eye catchers, gentlemen. I'll go to Dan first, mate. What caught your eye this week?
I alluded this earlier in the NRL talk, and it's something that's caught my eye today about a future NRL game. So I think it's Thursday night game. The Dragons will face the Rabbitohs. There's going to be 28 players from both rosters combined missing.
Wow.
That's $12 million in salary cap combined
You
missing.
come up with these stats off the top of your head as well.
Yes,
which is
like it's just
crazy.
in my head. Like, that's just fucking.
And team
that,
lists aren't even out. Yeah.
that caught my fucking eye.
That's crazy. That is
Like-
crazy. That's an eye catcher.
Major contributors to that would be Trell Mitt, Val Holmes. Like, I can't even remember who else was out. Fuck, there's too many.
all your concussions.
JDB. Yeah, fuck. It's,
Yeah, a lot of
gonna be
players.
crazy.
Cam Murray being one as well.
yeah, Cam Murray.
We
Yeah.
accidentally ended up with the same eye catcher. You can have it, Brendan.
Oh, no, you can have it. No, I'll let you.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, you can have it, mate. You can have it. I didn't even read it. Yeah.
The Tigers.
I'll take it.
You
You know what?
You go.
Fuck you both. I'll take it.
You know this
No,
story
you take
inside out, mate.
No, you take it.
I think you broke the story.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, was that, are you sure you don't want it?
no, I'm good, I'm
Cool. Tigers mascot was seen over the weekend partying, doing drugs. No. There was a video
Club in
after,
crisis.
yeah, after the game. There was a video of some fans giving the Tigers mascot the bird, sticking the Caucasian middle finger up, and then to combat that, the Tigers mascot gave the horde. The horde came back.
Horde.
I thought it was so good. It was fucking hilarious. Is he going to cop a fine for this? I don't know. Surely not. Surely not. That was all in good spirits, honestly.
It's hilarious.
It's
to be honest.
hilarious, yeah. And then I seen another photo posted in our group chat recently of the boys getting around and doing the horde as well. I think it
Yeah.
was Jerome and Tito doing the horde with one of the TikTokers who do it all the time.
JC Batal.
Yeah, I believe it was him. So look, they're getting around it. I think play on.
Yeah.
Mate, larrikins make our sport, and
Yeah.
this is all a bit of
I
fun.
mean, look at Bo Ryan back in the day. He was fucking. He was a larrikin.
James, your eye catcher.
Disgraced Tigers mascot should be fined,
Yeah.
hung, and quartered.
Drawn and quartered.
Like, absolutely
Suspended.
disgraceful. How could he do the call to the fans? Just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Remember when the Bunnies mascot got fucking
He slapped the kid.
yeah, like hit a kid? This is worse. This is worse.
This is groundbreaking right now. Mascot should be fired.
Yeah, fired. We demand fires. Okay, that's the eye catchers done. But now we get to the best part of the podcast, brought to us by you.
Horde you.
It's the listener questions, and they're all from Matt this week. So shout out, Matt. You have a special place in our heart.
Carried the podcast
Carrying
last
the
week.
podcast this week. Let's get into them. First one he has: do you see guys Siebes coaching the Seagulls next year? If not, who takes over? Big question. James.
Think I heard this on the DMP last week. Maybe a Matt Ballon. Been an assistant coach for a few years.
Yeah.
In
They do like
a few
their
different
own,
teams.
They like their own players,
Yeah.
like coaching their team. So definitely an opportunity.
But like, and you hear from Manly, like this is now a couple of months ago, and a lot changes. But like, how they were like ready to make a plan with fucking Mick Ennis becoming the coach and
Yeah,
Seems
of
going
course.
into an advisor role. Like, they seem to like him. I don't get it, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's still coaching next year,
Yeah.
especially with Fogarty coming to the club.
That PowerPoint must have really, must have really good with PowerPoints. Is all I can say.
This guy will win you a comp.
Yeah.
He just shows that fucking
He
newspaper
might
to
actually win
everyone.
us a comp. Dan, do you think he's keeping the role?
Look, you'd think he wouldn't, but like going by how much fucking Manly have backed him and just wanting to keep him around, I wouldn't be surprised if he is still in the job next year.
I don't know. I think he's gone. I think his writing's on the wall. I think Desi's writing's on the wall. And then, hello, Desi comes back. Bring back Des.
For a third time.
Bring back Des. The only time he goes good is at Manly.
Close to the only time Manly goes good as well.
It makes sense. That or bring back Tuvi. There's got to be an investigation. So
Justice for Tuvi.
Justice for Tuvi. Okay.
Bring
next
Matty
question.
Orford in as coach.
Yeah, Matt Orford. That would be a bad option. Maybe Luke Brooks in captain coach.
Daly Cherry Evans is going to be coach.
Hey.
He's going to retire at the end of this year, and he's going to go from being captain to go coach.
Mate, I saw a quote from Brandy. He didn't fucking miss Brooksy. He
Yeah.
said he may as well not be out there.
Mate, he still doesn't like him. Poor Brandy just doesn't like Tigers, and then because he played for Tigers for so long, doesn't like. Wow. Okay. Next question. He asks, if you could have any animal as a pet, what would you pick, even if it's not practical? Dan.
I know we answered this a couple months ago. I remember specifically answering this. We all said some pretty stupid animals. I think I'd go with a brown bear.
Brown bear.
Actually, a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear.
So you both can hibernate together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Maybe
Keep me warm in the winter.
James.
Fucking tiger.
Hey.
Claws out.
Yeah.
And you can have a Mike Tyson tattoo as well.
Yeah.
You won't get sued at all, no.
I will go a dolphin. Yeah. 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 I don't know why. Like they're the smartest animals, so
You know what?
makes
You know
sense.
what? Maybe would be my second option.
yeah.
Batista.
Yeah, I want to change my answer to Batista.
Yeah, we'll just all three lock in Batista. Matt, what would you go? Let us know.
If I could have a dinosaur, a Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus, yeah.
But, have you guys? You guys aren't on TikTok as much as me.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
Have you? Yeah, good point. But, have you seen those TikToks of like the Spinosaurus and like stuff?
I
It's
haven't.
funny. I sent one to Farley the other day. It was like showing different makeups, and then the last one is just Spinosaurus. I'll show you. They're funny ass.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys spend too much time on TikTok.
Yeah.
Brain rot. Next question. It is, who is Australia's forward pack for the Ashes with Haas and maybe Tino deflecting to Samoa? I'm going to throw Carrigan in there firstly. Maybe
Yeah.
Lindsay Collins as well.
Yep.
Yeah, another Lindsay.
Another
Smith.
Lindsay Smith. Smitty. Who else? Who else we got? Any other forwards? Not
Yeah, we start running a bit thin after that.
Yeah.
Terrell May.
Possibly. But I think he'll be Samoa though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Spence will probably be also.
Mate, that's Samoa forward pack.
Yeah.
Samoa's going to be fucking some
Tino,
heat.
Haas,
Spenny off the bench.
Benny off the bench. You've got Junior Barlow. You've got Papali one last ride. You got mate. Could be the biggest forward pack of all time.
I don't know if he's in that or if he's. But look, I'm gonna throw out my forward Tommy Hazleton. I'm sure he would love to put on the green. And
You know
green
who I
gold.
could see possibly going on tour?
Yeah.
Bit out there. Like, I don't think my blue and gold glasses are doing this too much, but like on tour at least, Jack Williams
He will.
Just to get some experience under his belt.
had a great year. Plays second row and front row.
Yeah. Sure, Max King probably will get a
Yep.
Yeah.
shot as well, considering he made New South Wales. Look, there's a couple of options. Is our forward pack going to be as strong if we had paid Haas? No, no, not at all.
Without
Like,
paying Haas there, we are fucked in the forwards. Not fucked, but like
we got some good forwards. We
Yeah.
got a good team, but it's gonna be a lot tougher to get those meters.
it's going to be interesting if we go
Although-
Cleary and Brown in the Cleary and Moses in the
We're
halves.
versing the Poms, so it's probably gonna be easy anyway. So
The Poms are probably going to get
they're
hoarded.
gonna get hoarded.
Can't wait for the next World Cup already.
Yeah,
Isn't it next year?
Think so.
That'll be hot. Definitely with them all deflecting. That's when we want to see it. Okay, Matt, let us know who you think will be the forwards. Next question. Next year, should the Bunnies move Latrell to 5'8" and play Jai Gray at fullback? Interesting one. I think Latrell, he might have his best position in centre, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where my opinion was just going.
I can see the 5'8" though, like because he's
Yeah.
got some of the best hands in the comp.
He's got big kick
Yeah.
game, like big
Yeah.
boot.
But-
But
He is like he came up as a center.
yeah.
He's always had his raps at center. Like he's played his best footy at center with
Last
the
couple
Roosters and New
seasons,
South
he
Wales.
just hasn't played footy because he's
Yeah.
either suspended or injured.
Yeah,
Whether it's fullback, whether it's the fullback curse that Tommy Turbo also has,
yeah,
Santa just might be it, you know?
Yeah, like maybe they can run and like Manly sort of looked to do this the other week with Turbo and Bulldogs did it with Critter when what's his name Tracy was out, but like maybe in bad ball areas like in defense it's Jai Gray at the back and Latrell in center, so
yeah. Have
And-
it a bit more stronger.
yeah, but then
up
when
front.
you get into good ball, that where Latrell does his best and can win you a game, he jumps into fullback.
And
Yeah.
a bit of a-
Yeah,
Bit of a
Gray
passing game.
either goes into center or wing on that side of the field, and
even so, Gray's just so electric when it is in that, like, the
yeah, he's
the
good
20
around
meter
there.
zone.
But there's no better attacking fullback that I personally believe than Latrell as far as setting up tries. There's a reason why AJ's fucking.
Yeah.
He's still one off the record.
Yeah,
Yeah, how's Tallis Duncan scoring a double and just not
Yeah.
pass it?
Bro,
mate,
I
pass
would,
it.
I would legit just pass it if I was in open space, which I never will be. But like, if I was one of the Rabbitohs players in the open space and I hear AJ fucking calling to my left, I'm passing that ball to him.
Tallis, pass. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a tough headache to have for old Wayno. But yeah, Gray's got to be in the team somewhere. He's just too good not to. Yeah, next one. If you are the Roosters, are you trying to get out of the DCE deal? How would you handle it? I don't know. I think similar to Dylan Brown, maybe his head's just not in it at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
And I think when he goes to the Roosters, he's still a good player.
and like apparently he's going to be coaching there after.
Yeah.
Which far out? How many coaches do you need?
And then imagine like DC on the back of this forward pack, and like the outside backs are fucking huge as well. Like,
Yeah, like Marky
Kicking-
Mark, Daniel
Yeah.
Tupu,
him just kicking crossfield to
Marky Mark.
yeah, to Marky Mark or Tupou. Yeah,
It's just
But,
like
And like worst comes to worst, if Savala's still at the club, they can just fucking
Yeah.
drop him to reserve grade.
just do what they did with Chatty.
Yeah.
into
Like-
retirement.
honestly, I think the only way Roosters or DCE get out of this deal is if DCE just says fucking and retires instead.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. The move always seemed bizarre.
Yeah.
With like Sam Walker, like if he's your halfback, you got to play around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
And then you had
Hugo Savala. Like,
Lala and Sanders Smith were going so well.
yeah.
yeah,
Like, oh yeah.
and like credit to Hugo as well. Like we thought they made the wrong choice of dropping out Sandon because he had worked with Walker before, but this current
Yeah.
combo seems to be the best one really
Lala's
that
kicking
Walker's
game
had.
is
Yeah.
so good.
And he kicks really well, and he's just a strong ball runner. He doesn't try to overplay anything.
yeah.
Like if I was,
He might get lock position next year, maybe or something.
yeah,
Like that. Or playing lock.
they've got like 4 different locks at the
Yeah.
club, considering that Robson's coming down. So
Oh yeah, forget he's going.
so
Yeah.
Connor
Watson's going to
Victor
be playing
Radley.
13 pretty much
Bradley's
week in, week
position
out.
might be second row
yeah,
after that game.
and
as
they've
well.
also got Fiketti that
Yeah.
His best position is probably lock. So.
Yeah, wow. How do they do it every year? How do they get so many players? It's ridiculous.
feel like,
How are they bringing DC and Robson?
I feel like if you Hugo Savala and like you're looking on the out next year, like
Yeah.
I'd be trying to get to a different club if I was him. Somewhere where he's going to get
Definitely.
I
guaranteed.
think they're prioritizing trying to keep him and let him stand and go.
Well, that's the thing. DC is
Yeah.
got like the year left
Yeah.
in him. And
Yeah.
then it's out the door. Yeah, another tough headache. Great questions, though, Matt. You've
Yeah. Thank you, Matt.
we love your questions and keep bringing them. Hopefully, more people tune in next week to give us some of theirs as well. Okay, now we go to the speak pipes, and we have a couple. Good to see the punting pussies back as usual.
Jeez, boys, you left it late this week.
We were looking shaky.
Okay, first one we have is from a very tough bastard of note.
This might be about me carrying the podcast last week.
100%.
Good afternoon, boys.
Good afternoon.
How we
mate.
going?
Hello.
Good. Yourself?
Yeah, that's good. Well, hope it's good anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're going.
Yeah,
on.
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I didn't
Yeah,
ask.
no worries,
I
no
asked
worries.
this time.
Yeah, hope you boys are feeling better after
Yeah.
having time off the podcast. Obviously, excluding you, James.
Right.
Going the tough carry for the lads. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bit disappointed I didn't get asked if I wanted to fill in for you boys. But anyway, it is what it is. So
I didn't bring it up
I'll
at
take
that
that
late
on
notice.
the chin.
I did bring it
And
up.
that's the only thing I'm taking on the chin. I'm expecting a smart-ass comment from Dan there. But anyway,
Didn't hear what he said, to be honest.
I want to know, with all the diving and carrying on at the moment, like Harry Grant and Mitchell Moses, honestly, could be part of the Olympic dive team at the moment. But anyway, is Cam McInnes one of the toughest bastards in the NRL at the moment? Mate, making 3 tackles after you've done your ACL, mate, that just personifies toughness and grit. Mate, if the Sharks had more players like him, they would win a premiership. But anyway, if you were a new club, you would want to build that, have that bloke because, you know, he would help set the culture at a new club. Anyway, see if Perth make a play, eh? But hopefully he stays at the Sharks. They need him. Anyway, keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
Not the only thing he had on his chin. Oh, sorry. Got him. Well, look, that was a bit rough. Firstly, he had shots at me and Dan. And then to say Cam McInnes, yes, he is one of the toughest players in the... Every literal post-match interview, his like face is cut and bruised and everything. To have a ruptured ACL and, yeah, make those 3 tackles was huge from him. Unfortunately, now this is his second ACL. I don't know if it's the same knee, but he did it when he left his last season
the
of
year
your club.
He fucking signed with you guys.
And he's also getting into the later years of his career. I hope he stays with our club and finishes at our club. Like, if he's our captain, he leads the team, as I said.
Dragons.
It's going to be tough for us to have there's going to be a hole in our team without him for the rest of the season. It gives like positions though to step up for like Peru and other players, but we'll see how they go.
This whole speak pipe about tough bastards. Like,
Yeah.
I played for an extra 5-10 minutes when I did my ACL as well.
So yeah,
You went to training with a fucking...
Yeah, I played a full game later, but
tough
like
bastards.
that's sort of healing and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Look, me and Dan
mid-game.
survived a sickness. We are also tough. Like,
We got down with the sickness and we survived it.
And yeah, the reason you weren't asked last week, Matt, sort of found out at like it was like 3:45 or something when I saw
it was
the
really late.
when I saw the
postponed
message.
it the Monday, and then the Tuesday we're just like, you know what, just too sick. Just too sick.
Yeah, and yeah, I would have felt bad like saying at that time, "Hey Matt, do you have a spare hour and a half?"
I did bring it up, but then it was also like James was doing it at home. It was like, you two got to come here to. I don't know. Anyways, next one on the up. I believe it's from Matt again.
Boys. Another win for the mighty West Tigers on the weekend.
No spoon
It's
coming.
nice being competitive in games now. And also having our most wins in a season since 2019. I just want to know, boys, where are all these knuckleheads that said that Benji couldn't coach? Think of the coaches we've had since 2019. Michael Maguire won an Origin series. We had Tim Sheens, who won a premiership. Anyway,
It
he's
was also
doing
old and
well.
senile when you got him
I
back.
hope he remembers all these naysayers when he takes Tigers to the top 8, even if it's not next year and it's the year after. But anyway, boys, keen to hear your thoughts. Do you enjoy seeing the Tigers do well? I know Dan won't, but anyway. Yeah, keen to hear your thoughts, boys. I'm very pleased.
You sound very pleased.
That was like, remember that Lachlan Galvin interview last year at the end of a Tigers game?
Yeah.
I'm very pleased.
I'm surprised he didn't bring up Galvin because he's the biggest criticizer of Bench's coaching.
Yeah. Look, it's good for the area. Honestly,
Yeah.
like the Tigers going well is good for the area. Good for Western Sydney. I'm happy to see you guys not get a spoon again. You know,
Yeah.
it's been 3 years. I'm happy with that.
Looking forward to you pushing for that 9th place
Yeah,
this year.
9th place would be so funny.
Can I go back to the meme of them coming 9th, please?
Do I think your coaching might be all John Morris? Maybe.
And Luai.
And Luai and Appy, like the core leaders of your team are probably doing more coaching out there than Benji, maybe. Is he just one of the bros? Yes.
Yeah.
But can he get the boys going? Yes.
Yeah,
It's just one of the Usos.
When you look at the start of their season before, and it was self-inflicted, but the Galvin stuff, they were pretty strong then. They'd won a
Yeah.
bunch of games, and they were very competitive in the games they lost. Then, obviously, the middle of this season with Galvin and a couple of injuries here and there went to shit. But now they've seemed to have got over it, beating the Bulldogs and then just pumping Manly.
Yeah, two nice wins. The only thing I still have on the Tigers is when they get into the 20-meter zone, it looks like they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. But it is a
It's their style
Bit,
of footy that they're
yeah.
playing. Benji's having them trying to play 05 footy where it's
Yeah.
just backyard
Yeah.
flick passes, do
Throw it
whatever, just
around.
keep throwing it until you either score a try or you get tackled.
And it is a bit understandable that it's now like their third choice half.
Yeah.
Because, it would have been Galvin, Latu, and now it's Dewey.
A lot of their tries were from big distances, running. But then, it's just when they get into that, it's just pass the parcel. And then sometimes it's even Terrell Mays catching it and
Yeah.
then throwing it.
Yeah.
Mate, sometimes you just got to take a settler and run it hard.
Yeah.
You're a forward, do that.
I feel like, and it's working well enough at the Tigers, but he's done that almost since the Origin.
Yeah.
Or maybe you've just noticed it more often. But he's definitely better when he puts his head down and
Yeah. Look, I'm just poking little holes there. I'm happy for you guys. You winning, and
But these are we're just talking the steps that
yeah,
they'll be
if they
looking
wanna
to
be at
fix
top
next
8
year
or
to be better.
a decent team.
they're showing right now. It's just
Yeah.
their talent and their willingness to fight for each
Yeah.
other.
When you
Yeah.
have that many players from a premiership winning team in Penrith,
Yeah.
you have that many Penrith players, you should be going all right. Honestly,
Look at the Dogs. They stole fucking
Yeah.
kick out. They stole Crichton.
yeah.
And they're doing pretty good.
Burden.
Yeah.
They literally have what? Appy Coruscant and Girola. They have two half of the spine
Don't-
of the
don't-
premiership winning team.
Don't forget about
And,
don't
yeah.
forget about May
Well, that's
May.
there's
and May as well.
Staines.
Yeah, May,
Obviously,
Staines.
Staines doesn't make the team most of the time, but
Staines was only there for one of the premierships as well.
Happy to see you guys winning, and for Tigers fans, it just must be so good, seeing your team win, because again, he said most wins since 2019. They just
Yeah.
don't see their team win that much, and me, I take my wins for granted because I'm disappointed about letting these tries in and this sort of stuff. But we're still gonna be top 8. These guys are fighting for that ninth spot, and happy to see it.
Sportsbet and Hammy did a piece of content straight
Yeah.
after the win.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's on the whiteboard,
Yeah.
it's writing down what has to happen for them to make the eight.
Like how Charlie Day does it,
Yeah.
pointing everything if we do this, we got this.
If this happens and this happens, and
Still make
I'm
the
down
eight.
to him beating beating the Raiders, though.
Yeah.
That's going to be the
Yeah.
hard one.
Easy win.
Yeah,
Easy
but
win.
it's not,
They've got two other
they knocked
easy
off the
games.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, the Dragons beat the Raiders, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyone
can do it.
Not Sharks, though. Next one. It's from last week's pod. Oh, here we go. We're getting
I reckon this might be.
I think there
I
might be some
this
glaze
be
here.
Rang.
Yeah.
Fellas,
Let's go,
Rang
mate.
here.
Rang,
Have
yeah,
you had
mate.
good weekends?
Oh, we
Yep.
did. We did.
Yep, great weekend.
Last week's podcast has to be the best episode I've ever heard.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Absolutely flawless. Nothing that could be improved
Yeah.
upon.
Okay.
I
Yes.
can't quite put my finger on what was the best bit of it, but it was just way better than usual. I don't know if you guys have picked up on anything that was different last week, but mate, 10 out of 10, could not recommend it more.
Beautiful stuff, James. Good stuff, James.
Yeah, I got to
Brandon,
say it was one of my
Should we
favourite
just
as well.
walk out the fucking door right now? Like?
Look, it was tough me editing the podcast and like hearing James just jab at me and Dan the whole way.
And like Sharks had one of their worst losses of the season, and it kept getting brought up by like the questions and
Oh,
stuff as
listeners, yeah.
well.
Well, what was it? The first time in how many years?
Yeah. Honestly, it's been that long. Like we had what 10 in a row or something against
Yeah,
them, or 11 in a row.
I think it's been like probably since like before COVID.
Yeah,
Years,
it's
we haven't
been
been
a
years.
long time. Which I was, you deserved it. You deserved it.
And I was humble in the win. I didn't talk shit at all. I said good game to Brennan.
Yeah. But yeah, again, praise to James. He went the
Yep.
tough carry, tough man, was built different. Good work, James. And look, I honestly, I don't know the difference between this podcast and the last one. You have
Yeah,
to
no.
listen,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
Can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. Okay, next one from Rang.
Now we got to touch on it. The Bulldogs.
Well, we already have.
It was a 10-5 penalty count, including the one set restart given to the Roosters. And I just have to say that it was completely justified. Like, normally when there's a sway penalty count, people are a bit like, oh, hang on, what's going on here? That was 100% justified. We just gave them shit ton of penalties, shit ton of ball back with errors in crucial moments. We just didn't play well. Like, I've seen so many people in the media straight into Galvin, being like trying to blame him. We had no fucking ball. Like, I think there might have been like 2 or 3 times the whole game where the Dogs got 2 sets like back to back. Like, we just kept giving them the ball back, and they just completely dominated us. So we'll see how we respond this week against, I think we got Melbourne down in Melbourne, so that'll be a big test. Hopefully we come out firing with that, because if not, we could be in some strife.
Yeah, I can't believe anyone would beat on Lockie Alvin, honestly.
Yeah,
like the
no.
media, they're harsh, those guys.
Is it possible for the Dogs to drop out of the 4?
Really tough, but
It's more that other teams would have to.
yeah.
Well, I think it is, but like, yeah, other teams would have to be going quite well to.
They definitely could with 3 losses, though, I'd say.
Yeah, the Warriors are 4 points behind them.
Yeah, that's.
So.
Yeah, look. Dogs, bad. Really bad game for them. But, and they also have some tough games ahead. So we'll see how they go. If they can go the tough lift, the tough carry, are they built different?
The Warriors could knock them out of the 4.
I don't
The
think
Warriors are already in the.
Warriors are 4th, but like depending how doggies go,
Warriors are on the slide themselves.
Yeah.
but they beat the Dragons, so they're back in the 4.
They beat like 15 and a half men.
Yeah.
Barely as well.
Yeah.
Okay, next one from Rang again. Yalf.
And got a bit of a golf recap, but this week, it's not all about the professionals.
Yeah.
James and I had a hit of golf on Saturday down at Calderwood Valley in Albion Park.
Albion.
Fucking great course. $60 with a cart and better than anything you'd get.
That's fucking
up
heaps.
our way.
That's a
Like,
good price.
really nice greens, really nice scenery. Given all the rain, in pretty good condition, wasn't too wet or sloppy anywhere, which was good. And we put on an absolute clinic together, being my mate
Clinic.
Salty and my other mate Craig. I ended up being 1 hole, but I think we only lost like 3 holes. The rest of them we just sort of tied or won. It was a pretty good day out by us. we thought we were in trouble. We were down the first 2 holes, and
Jeez.
then my mate Salty from about 120 metres out sticks one to about fucking 30 centimetres from the hole.
Oh,
And me and James are like, oh, fuck, this could be a long day. But
Yeah.
we rallied and we fought back. Pretty good all-round effort. There weren't many times when both of us had shit shots. James stepped up with the driving a lot. My longer irons are in play. James is good with the putter. So, yeah, all in all, pretty good. And we'd like to send out a challenge to anyone else from the couch commentators if they want to try and team up and beat us. 'cause
Well.
I guarantee we'll be going home with the chocolates.
Well.
There you go, James.
Brandon
out
and
there.
Lucas.
The challenge. Yeah, Lucas would. Yes. Well, look, me and Dan can take the challenge.
Lucas-
Match play, would be a lot better than straight
Yeah.
play. Yeah. We can definitely win some holes there. We can win some
We
holes.
could win some holes.
And I'd be keen. I'd be keen to take you two on.
Just maybe in the summer when it's not fucking cold.
I don't mind. I do love that he said he put on a clinic and then win by 1 hole. So I think we can beat him there.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
can put a real clinic on.
Oh, I'm going to say this while it's still on mind. Before we played, we got there maybe 20 minutes earlier. We're having a bit of a putt at the putting green. And this guy comes over and goes, "Hey, lads, could you help me out? We just got to move this car." I'm like, what? When I shit you not, there was a whole row of cars parked in.
Yeah.
Just like two rows, and then somehow they ended up a third row, parking the whole middle row in. And yeah, this guy got us to help him move one of the cars at the edge so he could try and squeeze his car out.
The fuck?
Oh, so we all had to we lifted it from the back while leaving the front wheels down, because
it's
that's obviously
funny.
the heavy side with the engine. And
Yeah.
just turned it sideways.
Wow.
It was bizarre.
They're parking not the best at Albion.
Yeah. We got a good spot.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That would be funny.
Imagine being parked in for
You're
4
gonna go on
hours.
a story
Yeah,
like,
fuck that.
oh yeah, lads, are you the couch commentator?
Obviously, that happened about 12 times on the course.
Of
But
course.
Yeah. Hey, James from the Chaos Commentators. Great episode, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I really love that last episode. Don't know
Yeah.
what was different, but
I'll put my finger on it.
Really
Okay.
can't put my finger on it.
Next one from Rain again. Last but not least from him.
Then a general sport recap from the weekend. So Aussies got up in the 2020 on Saturday night against South
Let's go.
Africa, thanks to a second last ball.
Axie.
Don't know if it was a reverse sweep or a switch hit sort of thing for 6 by Glenn Maxwell, straight over the back of the keeper's head.
Over the
Got to
game.
have some fucking balls on you to pull that shot out when you need 4 runs off 2 balls. But it was crazy scenes there. South Africa
Glenn Maxwell
had
has
the
the
upper
balls to do
hand.
it.
We'd lost a lot of wickets. What else was it? Oh, yeah, UFC. We got Hamzat Chimaev beats
yeah.
Drakus Duplessis. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch the fight because had to go to the last week of marriage preparation
Yes.
courses.
Still going.
But apparently, I didn't miss much. Apparently, it was just a lot of hugging. A lot of hugging. But got to give it to Hamzat. DDP's a fucking big boy, and to hold him down for, I think he had like 27 minutes of ground control time in a 30-minute fight. Like, that's just mental. Like, I get it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but you got to have props for him. And then in Live Golf, John Rahm takes out the individual championship for the
Army.
year
Nice.
without winning a single weekend.
Yeah.
Joaquin Neiman has won 5 events, and John Rahm didn't win any, but he has more points in total. Go figure. That's a bit of a weird.
I mean, John Rahm is a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, but that's crazy
Yeah.
to not win an event.
He would have
and
finished
still-
a lot of seconds, I reckon.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Like-
it's correct because I hadn't. Like, obviously, I don't keep up with Live too much, other than like you might see that someone's won at the like weekend and stuff like that. And I hadn't really seen much of John Rahm
Yeah.
to find out that he's won the season.
Hey, another tough carry by Maxi as well. We'll
Yeah.
get into the cricket chat soon, but Maxi, that shot. I was in bed trying to go to sleep, and I just hear James with the cricket on out in the lounge room after I think the golf and all
Yeah,
that.
golf, some beers with Rang and Craig, and then come home. eat some leftover pasta and watch the cricket.
Nice.
Here, Maxi hit the shot, and then we won.
Beautiful.
The fight we'll get into as well soon as well. So we'll leave both those little teasers there. Now we've got the punting pussies back. He's got 3 speak pipes, so let's get into
No, he's got
those.
2 actually.
Oh yeah, sorry.
G'day, boys.
How's it going, mate?
Punting pussy here.
Hello,
Funny
punting pussy.
face almost, Jesus.
PP.
Guys, coming at you. I'm a bit sick, mate. I'm a bit under the weather.
Oh,
Thought these
What do you
were
like
stuff.
symptoms? And let me tell you, this is the first time I've been sick since my wedding,
yeah.
which was almost 2 years ago. I like to think myself as somewhat indestructible when it comes to sicknesses. I feel like I'm going to wake up fine in the morning and I'll continue this streak of being an absolute beast. But anyway,
The boys.
let's get to it. Guys, the Tigers, another win. You absolute beauty. Never in doubt, really. Jerome absolutely clicking with that left side of the field now. Samuela Fainu, Tiny May, and Sunya Taruva. They're
Tiny
all
May.
clicking fantastically. Sorry, I forgot to do this one. Brandon, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Couple of winners here, you and I.
Yeah.
James and Dan,
Yeah, how's it
how you
going?
going?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, guys, I hang on to the chance that the Tigers can make the top 8. They just need the Roosters that are in absolute flying form to lose every single game. The Dolphins, who
Including
are,
Tapara, who just lost to the
plagued by
Rabbits.
injury, to keep losing as well. Guys, the Tigers are a chance.
Tigers
It
are
may
a
be
chance.
1 in a million, but a chance is a chance. And let me tell you, it feels good to be battling for something other than the wooden spoon for once.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
9th place.
Ninth place.
Wait, how
Ninth
was
place.
Blocker's commentary when he said Tiny May? Tyron May?
Yeah. Fourth brother.
Tyron May.
Tyron May.
Bro, Taylor May scores a try. He's like, yeah, go on, great work from Tyron. Fuck, the CTE. on that
Blockers
bloke.
just. Oh, mate.
It's tough to hear you sick, mate. Well, we know what you're going through. It's a tough carry, a tough lift.
I don't. I really understand what he means by feeling invincible.
Yeah.
And this last 2 weeks,
Yeah,
man,
I
of
honestly
hearing
don't know
everyone
how
else
you
sick.
didn't get sick.
Mate, I
Honestly.
slept in the fucking car park for an hour.
Slept in the car park, slept in the same bed as me as well.
Yeah.
I was getting sick. Yeah.
He was
crazy stuff.
spooning all weekend.
Yeah,
All week.
spooning all week. Okay, next one from the punting pussy.
All right, guys, back. Horse racing. Goodness me, guys. Last Saturday's horse racing was a little preview for what's to come. Guys, this Saturday is the first Group 1 of the season, the Winx Stakes.
Woo.
Now, if it's wet, I don't think we're going to be seeing Via Sistina by all reports. Another Will's going to go to the Memsey at Caulfield the week after. Lady Shenandoah was just announced about an hour ago, guys, that she will be on a sprinting path this year.
Ooh.
Sorry, this spring. So that means that Chris Waller is going to keep her away from Autumn Glow, which is very interesting to see if Lady Shenandoah will now gain a spot in the Everest. Guys, this last Saturday's races, goodness me, some exciting 3-year-olds. Well, they were 2-year-olds, just turned 3.
Happy birthday.
Came back. Some nice races in Sydney and in Victoria. But the best performance of the weekend, guys, by far and away, was Private Eye.
Yeah.
Now, Joe Pride said earlier in the week on radio, Private Eye is just the best horse in that race. He's just going to win. A lot of people question that because Private Eye was down to race the week before in Sydney, and Joe Pride took him to Melbourne on 24 hours' notice. But Jesus Christ, did he not back up his words there? Private Eye effortlessly puts away the PB Lawrence Stakes field with ease. Led the entire way, which is not like him, and then just pulled away effortlessly in the last probably 150 metres. To be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued.
We'll go into the continuing.
All right, guys, last one here. My bet for the weekend was Freak of Nature.
It wasn't
Now, guys, a
continued.
few weeks ago, I black booked Freak of Nature at Moonee Valley after he stormed from
Right.
last to about 5th place, turning into the straight, and I thought, geez, wherever he goes next, he'll be hard to beat. Well, Hugh last Wednesday, he comes up at $21, and I've gone, that's nice. Anyway,
That's nice.
Friday comes, and I look at him again, he's $18, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Saturday morning comes, and I check looking for my bet, and he's into $8.50. And I've gone, Jesus Christ, I've missed the boat here. Someone must know something. Well, I'll tell you what, whoever that someone is doesn't know a fucking thing because he still ran like bottom 3. So, moral of the story is don't trust me. But let me tell you guys, this Saturday, I'm going to find some winners for us. I'm going to find a juicy winner, and I'm going to tell you right now, live on the podcast. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. This Saturday, the winner of the Wink Stakes will be Gringotts. You're welcome.
Gringot.
Wow, the punting pussy. He's put his pussy on the table.
Just plopped out his pussy.
Can we play that next week when it doesn't win?
Doesn't win. Reload.
Sorry, Lucas, but we all know how you bet.
Some great horse insight there. Private Eye was way too good for the field, but when it comes up to the good horses, we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah, interesting. Great speak pipes as always from everyone. A lot of Tigers rhetoric, so I wonder if they'll crawl back in the hole after they lose this week. That's all for the speak pipes, but yeah, thank you, and we look forward to them next week. Now we go UFC.
Ufka.
There was a couple of fights before on the main card. I just wanted to quickly bring up.
Mainly one.
Mate, there was two. Are you talking about another one? You want to go?
I was just talking that one.
Further. This one, Michael Venom Page versus Jared Cannonier.
Yeah, that was one of the only ones that interested me.
Well, MVP got the win by decision, and looked to just pretty much dominate old Jared, other than obviously when he gets taken to the ground, and that's always been MVP's Achilles heel. But he's just so elusive, like. Reminds you of Anderson Silva almost in his prime, but even more like just crazy, like his moves and stuff. It's great to watch. I just want to see him do boxing, like just straight up boxing. Because if he doesn't get taken down, he's probably the champion of the division. Like he's just so hard to hit, and he makes people look like fools. Like there's the strikes that would be missed from someone is just ridiculous. Jared Cannonier is a great like striker and just couldn't get him. Other than that, I did want to bring up the other two fights after. Like James said, did it interesting. Both fights finished with spinning back elbows.
Oh, wow.
Both KOs.
Jesus.
Pratis, absolutely sent Jeff Neal.
1 second before
It
the
sounded
fucking.
like, I think, a baseball bat. Like, there was a cut on his head. This Pico was from a different... promotion, yeah. He came over. He was looking good, and then again, spinning back elbow, KO. He's out. So the card, like, it was living up to some hype, and then we get into the main fight.
It was just a hug fest.
It was a demolition job. Like, casuals will say it's a hug fest. What Hamzat did to the champion, the world champion, you just don't see, like, ever. 5 rounds of him just, like, out-wrestling him. Couldn't out-grapple him. Like, he tried to submit him a lot of times, but Duplessis had all the, like, blocks. He blocked him from, like, getting any, like, submissions. But there was that many times, like, he just didn't have any kind of question or answer. I mean, he had all the questions. He didn't have any answer to his wrestling. There was that many times that he was in the crucifix. There was a good quote from Australian Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach Craig Jones. He said, "Spent more time on the crucifix than Jesus." Like, Hamzat had him in a crucifix that many times. Like, and it's not easy to get into it, but it's just he just had him there. And Duplessis, in his credit, would always like tuck his head in, so he was only getting like little rabbit punches, maybe a couple elbows when he tried to get out of it. But it was just a complete demolition job. Other than like maybe the last couple minutes of round 5, they finally got up and like there was a little bit of striking. But it looked like he just didn't have any game plan.
Nah, I like the trouble was there was a fair few times where either he got up or it was stood up.
Yeah,
but it didn't stop Hamza from just doing it again.
Yeah, it would go like 1-2 strikes and then you just shoot takedown, get him,
like
get his back, or just jump on top of him.
Surely DDP was like, okay, we know that he likes to submit people. Like, let's work on some ground control. Fucking.
But that's and knowing it and stopping it's so different.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back at the fight against Rob. Rob's great takedown defense.
Yeah.
But he was shooting so low, so quick.
Yeah.
And
And
he
to be able
did
to
the
react
same
to
in
that
this.
and
He's
get down.
obviously his strength is ridiculous. Like DDP is a strong dude in that
Yeah.
division. Like
Yeah.
he's not a tall bloke. He's like just jacked. So like Hamzat was just ragdolling him around
Yeah.
They both have the same height, same reach, but he was just literally wrestling him and just it was sad to see because like. There was, again, the fans, like, it wasn't that entertaining. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to toot up Hamzat, although he's been my boy since COVID, and, like, seeing him get the championship was so fucking good. But,
Brought it to you, right?
but, like, yeah, the fight wasn't entertaining. All of his other fights, I would say entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
he usually gets the finish, usually, like, pretty quick. But, yeah, it was just, he had a game plan. DDP had nothing to answer it. And it just, the whole fight was just him shoot takedown, take him to the ground, try and get a submission, but just pretty much just keep
Yeah.
changing positions and like throw rabbit punches, like 520 punches.
Yeah.
Like
That's
DDP,
insane to think about.
DDP
honestly.
probably only had like maybe 10 punches the whole
Something like
fight.
35.
Yeah.
35. It's ridiculous.
What do
Um,
What do you think is next for Hamzat?
Um,
Like, who do you think is next?
I don't know.
It's hard because he's almost swept the division to get there.
Yeah.
This is like obviously there's people that could probably
He hasn't fought Strickland.
He's probably got the best chance of out wrestling
Yeah.
Hamzat. I don't know about like actual jiu-jitsu, but like they
Yeah.
have been training partners before as
Yeah.
well, so that might be a fight. But then they
mean-
never liked him as champion. So.
No. I don't know how Strickland goes
Yeah.
actually on the ground.
Yeah.
Any striker's just going to get wrestled by him and probably submitted. Like Adesanya's got no chance.
I was
He
gonna
also
say,
lost recently.
A man that's been out for a while,
Yeah.
Poatan.
Palatina's
he's
gone
up.
up a division. Like he'd have to go
Oh,
back.
he's he gone up now?
Yeah.
was
A while
champion
ago,
of
he was
Buffalo.
Oh,
champion
yeah,
of
that's right.
Buffalo.
Yeah, that's right.
He'd have to go back down again. He would just get like
Yeah.
taken down and
It's
wrestled.
it's
It's a tough.
it's
one.
going to take another probably Dagestani wrestler to,
Yeah.
to come
To
out of
beat him. I
nowhere.
think Hamzat retires soon. Honestly, like he's got all the money in the world.
He's 15-0. Like
15-0.
he's done it all now. He's
I
or
don't
could you
think
see
he-
him going up?
It's like there was like little talks of that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Ankalaev up, or he could go back down. Although he would struggle to make weight.
Yeah,
when
he
Yeah.
struggled to make weight before.
yeah,
Let alone
Don't you-
after fucking 2 years of being
Yeah.
up a weight division.
yeah.
do you have to drop title if
3
you
years even.
go down?
Some people have, some people
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah.
Just depends on if Dana likes you or
They've
not.
started
Yeah.
enforcing it now. That's why Taporia left his title behind. And
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Hamzat will. He will probably have another couple fights here and there, but I honestly think he might retire soon
Well,
because
like,
of all the money he's
it's-
got,
Yeah,
the love he's got. He won't want to tarnish his career that much. I don't think his striking is anywhere near like some of the level of
Yeah.
the other like
Like,
top
that's
class.
the thing. I'm not going to go and say he's unbeatable because
Yeah.
you think that about a lot of fighters until they do get beat. So
Yeah.
like you look at how short Khabib's career was.
Yeah,
Like he didn't tarnish his career by fucking
yeah.
making it long as shit.
I think he rides out on the sun with like a couple more wins. Probably, I think he
Couple
said
time-
after this, he said like he wasn't injured, so he would love to fight at the Abu Dhabi card or whatever.
Yeah,
Couple more cards down
maybe
the track.
maybe DDP wants to get his get back, but I doubt he will.
After that, there's no.
You wouldn't want
he's
to.
got to go to the fucking drawing board
Yeah.
and figure some
Yeah.
stuff out.
because there was a simple game plan and he couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, that's pretty much the UFC wrapped up. We'll go to the cricket chat, James, the guru.
Yeah, and so we're gonna cap off the worst 24 hours of South African
Yeah.
sporting history after losing the rugby to Australia, losing their probably biggest star athlete in DDP,
Yeah.
losing his title, and to top it off was the least important, but they did lose the third and final T20 match against Australia, losing that series. Touch on a little bit of the week before when it was the night that I recorded the podcast last Tuesday, and I said we may never lose again, and we did lose that night. After,
James, I think you need to stop saying we may never lose again because every time you fucking said
After
it, we
this
lose.
win, though, I don't think we lose again.
mate, we're now fucking 10 from 11. How could we ever lose again?
Fuck, man.
But we were 9 in a row before that. We were always fucking due a loss.
Yeah.
But young 22-year-old was it Dewald Brevis hit a 40-something ball 100 against us last
That's
week.
crazy.
Huge.
Yeah, that's what sort of led him to that win. But as I did say that day, cricket is just there's so much of it on all the time,
Yeah.
and that's already forgotten about. So we go to the game that happened on Saturday night. Brevis played well again. I think he hit 3 sixes in a row at one stage. Scored
Goddamn.
53 off 26. But as I said, Australia wins this, and we win it off a couple of people that people have written off, and like we always say, write people off at your own peril. And you like they're the best. They've been the best players for fucking like over a decade now. So back them in. Mitch Marsh 54 or 37, and one of my favourite players, Glenn Maxwell, steers the ship home with a 62 or 36.
The big show.
He didn't even look in form for most of it, and he
Yeah.
scored 62 or 36. He farmed the strike towards the end and was refusing like runs. Poor Dwarcius, is a pretty good bat. You'll
Yeah.
know as a Sixers fan. Funnily enough, when he finally did get the fucking strike, he got out. But, yeah, Maxi just
How clutch is he? How clutch is
Mate.
he? We're going to miss him.
we're gonna miss him. As I said, I think he'll have his role in
He's
the
got
next T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
Um,
If he doesn't play, he's got to be like a batting coach.
nah, he'll play. He's a bowling all rounder these days
Yeah.
that can do stuff like this.
Yeah, true.
Like,
And you watch him fucking like in the T20 World Cup, he'll pull out some Afghanistan shit again.
yeah, exactly.
Like fucking dead to rights, fucking wanting to die. He'll fucking pull it out of his ass.
But yeah, as Rang said, he wins it in the last over. He hits he almost hits a ball that somehow gets fucking hit back in. Then a couple of dot balls where he refuses runs. Then I think it was like 6, and then a reverse. It ends up being a full toss, so he sort of cramps him up, but then he just nicely ramps it over the shoulder, clears everyone, one bounce 4 to win the game. It was a thing of beauty. Maxi, you good thing.
That's why we love Maxi.
Go, you good thing.
And now for the 12th time this year, this might be the last cricket talk in a while, but I wouldn't rule out more cricket chat. Because as I said, there's a game going on fucking probably right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. No.
We're about to go play some cricket out in the rain in a couple of minutes.
Who knows pissing down?
Beautiful stuff. Up Maxi, up Australians. We don't lose again.
Yeah, never again.
Never again. Okay, that's the podcast wrapped up.
In a nice little bow.
In a bow. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. Jams cast. What was it? Episode 2.
Yeah, Jamcast episode 2. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you guys for being guests today. It was interesting to hear about your lives.
Yeah,
and-
no worries, mate. Anytime. Happy to be back on maybe next week.
yeah, maybe next
okay.
week. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe we'll get some Gymcast merch going.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, Gymcast is probably better.
Yeah.
'cause, James Graham has that jam fucking locked down.
Okay, Gymcast. Yeah. We'll workshop it.
Working title. Last week I still went by couch commentators. So.
All right. Follow all the social medias and
the
like, comment,
merch.
subscribe, buy the merch, and we will see you guys next week. Yeah.